Hello, Bombshells, paparazzi consultants to be and $5 family. I am so excited you're here. Welcome to the webinar. I'm Marilyn, if we haven't met before, and I am the leader of the Blessed Bombshells. When I started Paparazzi Accessories a year and a half ago, a little bit over a year and a half ago, I wanted absolutely nothing to do with direct sales. But God had a different plan for me. I was only going to sell the jewelry in my store because it was remarkable wholesale jewelry that came tagged, was just so easy to get the package open and put in my store that I just thought it was a remarkable price, $275, to have this quality jewelry in my store. That's all I was going to do. Well, God's plan was that I was going to fall in love with direct sales because I wanted seriously nothing to do with it for years. In my first month, I hit director. In my second month, I hit premier director. In my third month, I hit producer. And at that point, I was totally addicted to everything we sell. The rings, the bracelets, the necklace, the earrings, the flowers, all the headbands, everything. I loved it all, and I love the price and the quality even more. Then, in my fourth month, I was one of 22 consultants to earn the cruise for free to the Caribbean and Jamaica. This was a dream of mine to go to the Caribbean. So at this point, I was madly in love with the company and falling in love with direct sales. Once I went on the cruise and met the founders of the company, I was in tears when I left them. And my opening statement to the founders were, you know, I hate direct sales and I don't want to be here. They were so loving and so kind. And at this point, I can't imagine my life without my $5 family. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. I study it. I talk to the founders. I know almost every piece of jewelry or have worn it. And I want to share all of that with you. So tonight, we have a very special guest. One of my business partners that, I'm not going to lie, everybody thought I was crazy when I told him that this, yes, I said him, was the perfect opportunity for a young man to create financial freedom in his future. So please help me welcome my business partner, the Blessed Bombshells director, Trevor Sterling.
Hey everyone.
Hi, Trevor.
I'm so excited to be here.
We are so excited that you're here. They don't know how much fun you are, some of them, but once you get to know him and you see him at convention, Trevor is a blast.
Well, I'm having a blast right now.
And he sells a ton of, he sells a lot of jewelry. And he has a big vision for his career in Paparazzi Accessories. And sometime we'll do a whole spotlight on Trevor, because don't be afraid to recruit single men or men. Don't be afraid.
Just recruit men. They could sell it too.
Right. If you think about it, men sell jewelry in the jewelry stores and they own most of them. All right, so Trevor's got some questions that have been sent in. We have a lot of new team members and our team is getting pretty big. So trickling down the information is getting, just a tad more of a challenge. We have a secret group on Facebook. If you're not a part of that, we would love to have you. And we are now going to be doing webinars because I can communicate with everyone all over the country via this fabulous thing called YouTube that I've had to learn all about for webinars. So, Trevor, what's our first question?
Our first question is, what are the Paparazzi branded colors?
What are the Paparazzi branded colors? The Paparazzi branded colors are pink and black. So, what does that mean? That means it is best to buy most of the things that you use from the back office because all of the branding is included in those products, like thank you cards, frequent buyer cards, the bags, and that's everything back there.
Everything.
Yeah. So that's what we strongly suggest. The branded colors are pink and black, and you want to use the materials that have the branding. If you have trouble locating them, contact me through the secret group, text me, email me. My email is fun@5 get it, $5 jewelry, $5bling.org, not .com, .org. Fun@5bling.org. Once somebody wrote in earlier this week that can't be here tonight and asked about the starter kits. So if you're a new consultant or thinking about joining us, Trevor and I would both say, from the bottom of our hearts, and after doing this business for over a year and a half, start with the $4.99 kit. I don't care if you have to have a garage sale, sell small children if you have too many, whatever you, I'm kidding.
Wow.
Whatever you have to do, totally kidding, don't sell your kids. Whatever you have to do to get that $4.99 kit, we'll tell you why. The $4.99 kit comes with 200 pieces of jewelry. That is an astronomical selection to start out with. If we would have had the opportunity to buy the $4.99 kit, I cannot even imagine where we would be in this business now. We would be elite. We would. So, making sure this is still on. Yes, it is. Start with the $4.99 kit if you can do it. And if you can help your future recruits to earn enough money through having parties and helping them. We have all these ideas in our group, and we can do another webinar on that. That's the best start. 200 pieces of jewelry is $1,000 retail. And then on top of it, you get a convention ticket. And right now, convention tickets are $199. And convention is in Kentucky this year. It's right down the street if you're in Middle America. Many of us are carpooling. One of the fabulous consultants on my team is running a 10-passenger van. I'm so upset I don't live where they do, because they're going to have this huge, fun adventure road trip together, a whole van full of consultants. So you can get there this year. Airfare really isn't a problem if you're from the Midwest over, or even flying on Southwest. Going to Louisville is really inexpensive. And you also get a lot of business supplies in that $4.99 kit and some display items. You could not start any kind of business. I've been in business. I've had business cards since I was 10 years old. There is no business that you can start that is complete for $4.99. The other kit, and the way that Trevor and I started, was with 100 pieces of jewelry. That's $299. So obviously you get a little less of the business supplies and the 100 pieces of jewelry. This is a phenomenal way to start. And remember, I hit director my first month and was a producer in the company. I get Christmas presents. I get flowers for my birthday. It is so much fun. And I started with 100 pieces of jewelry, and I basically sold those within a week and had to reorder and build up my inventory so that I could have a booming business in the future. You should see around here, there's just jewelry everywhere now. So yeah, and I have quite a collection myself. And it's not just the jewelry, it's the hair accessories and everything. So the third way to start is a $99 kit. Now, if this is what you can afford and this is your way into the business, I am not discouraging you from doing that. But it's 35 pieces of jewelry. And there are several blessed bombshells that will tell you, I told them to order a bigger kit, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's not a sales pitch. And they ordered jewelry the next week to have enough for a party. And they were like, you were right. I should have ordered the bigger kit. And then they ordered the business supplies and everything, more of those. So really, you're missing out on this huge, huge, huge deal to start your business for $4.99. Another question that somebody asked us is, how do you get business cards? Because this is a business in a box. Just add business cards. We have, provided by Paparazzi, a website with Vistaprint. It's called www.paparazzitools.com. If you go there and just plug in your information, the business card is branded to match everything else. Our company is so new. That's so important to get the recognition out. When I started, nobody had ever seen it or heard of it. I'd never seen or heard of it when I started. Was there anybody in your area when you started? No. So it's really important to get that branding out there. Go grab those business cards right after you order your kit. I suggest that you put your name, your phone number, your email, and your free website that Paparazzi gives you on that card. That is what we most frequently, if we have older cards with us, which we're trying to phase all the older cards out because we have those websites now, but we ordered tons of them. That's what we're writing down, and email. So from my experience, would you agree with that? Mm-hmm. That those are the things that you really need on your card. Don't forget that email and that website address. Do you have another question that was brought in?
Oh, yes.
Written in?
Written in.
Oh, I love that bracelet. Look at his bracelet. Oh, that is really hot for a man. Yeah, he got that for free at convention last year.
All right.
I didn't know they were.
The next question, what year was Paparazzi founded?
What year was Paparazzi founded? Paparazzi was founded in 2011. Now, I know some of you watching this that aren't consultants already that have studied direct sales. You know that it's under 5 years old. And our consultant count is right around 35,000. So under 5 years old and less than 50,000 consultants is considered the opportunity of a lifetime. Remember, I wanted nothing to do with direct sales. But once I fell in love with the owners of the company and literally had a hard time leaving them and wanted to go back to corporate, I've studied a lot about direct sales. This is truly the opportunity of a lifetime. We're not just saying that. Millionaires will be made. There are already some millionaires in the company with this opportunity, and we're just getting started, which is in part because of you. You are doing a fabulous job, and Paparazzi Accessories is booming. You are remarkable consultants that order a little bit of everything because I always say, don't judge the jewelry, order it all, and that's what you do. And you have thriving businesses. I am so proud of each and every one of you company-wide. I get so excited when my friends advance in elite. I get so excited for the girls on my team that hit director. This is nothing but fun. The Bombshells call it jewelry joy. You'll hear it around the company. That's what it is. I was going through a very rough time in my life when I started, and this added hope and joy to every one of my days. Do you have another question, Trevor, that was written?
Yes. Who are the 4 founders?
Who are the 4 founders? So the 4 people that I'm madly in love with from Paparazzi. I love everyone at corporate, but my heart belongs to. Do you know who the 4 founders are, Trevor?
I do.
Of course you do. You've spent a ton of time with them.
We got Misty and Trent and Shani and Ryan.
That's right. Misty and Shani are sisters. And that was just kind of like their little baby, but their husbands totally pitched in. Ryan used to make headbands for their events. And then it just kind of blossomed into a direct sales company because it was the easiest way to keep track of the distribution. And if you're familiar with like jewelry sales, this just worked for them. They explained it to me in depth because they knew that I was so adamant about not wanting to be in direct sales. Can you imagine some consultant comes on a free trip and is like, I don't want to be here. I don't care if it was for free. I don't want anything to do with this. And they spent 4 hours with me the last Friday of the cruise, explaining it all to me. That's when I knew this was like an unbelievable situation. I've worked everywhere. I know many, many company owners. I've never, ever been treated like that. I wasn't making them any money. I didn't have an enormous team, and they took tons of time and helped me out. We were also going to talk about, somebody wrote in, what color should your displays be? This is a very hard subject for me because Trevor will tell you, I love pink and zebra. And I pink and zebra'd my displays over the top. And I love feather boas, but those you wear. So I had just a lot going on my first year and a half. And Trevor never did. See that neckline? Yes, Trevor did everything
Black.
black. Trevor did everything black. So after I earned my second trip with the company last February, I'm sitting on the beach in the Dominican Republic, and Misty said to me, this is not my vacation. This is a time for you to ask me anything that you want. Well, I've got the owner of the company trapped. Of course I want all our secrets, right? Even though there are no secrets to this, but I'll tell you my secret a little bit later. So I said to Misty, what color should the displays be? I had some really in-depth questions because we'd been doing this for a while now. And I had a pretty big team going. Trevor's taking pictures during the webinar. Yes, he is. Selfies. Yes. Or it's Ussies. Is it Ussies? Is the 2 of us? I think it's Ussies. I can't believe you're like doing the middle of our
Well, we got to get in the action photos.
Ready? All right.
Well, I'm not ready.
Everybody smile.
Continue.
Oh, all right. I was bombshelling it. Okay, so anyway, Misty told me and completely, this was important too, and completely explained to me why the displays, just like Trevor said, when he started, should be all black. Now I know you're on Pinterest and Facebook and you're looking at all those pictures. and you want to pink and zebra it up. And some of you do these killer, rural, rustic looking vintage displays. I just can't tell you, they're all so gorgeous. I had an intervention with myself, and Trevor, talked me through it. A couple other girls on the team talked me through it, and I went all black. After my first event, I got it. Your jewelry is the star of your stage on your table and on your displays. Make everything all black and let it speak for itself. I sold so much jewelry in 2.5 hours with no people hardly at all in the room. It was unbelievable. So, what color should your displays be? All black. Black tablecloth, black necklines. If you can't afford necklines or any kind of racks or displays, it doesn't matter. I started with the jewelry laying on the table. I have many consultants that do that, and we also sell it out of the box all of the time. You could literally put a box on the table, and as people walk by, say everything's $5, and you'll sell a ton of paparazzi. Or go into a building with it in a box, you'll sell it. It just sells. It's fabulous. Hello. It's fabulous stuff for $5. Look at this. That's what I'm saying. Hello. Look at that. Okay. So what is another question that somebody asked?
Well, can my husband be a consultant on my team?
Well, this is pretty cool. Your husband is already a consultant because you are. When I went to convention for the first time last year, and I saw all of these loving, wonderful couples that I'd gotten to know on the cruise, and they were all in their matching sashes, it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. So don't recruit your husband. He's already your business partner. And I guarantee you, if you do some events and parties together, I know you might think you're a little silly, you are going to have so much fun, and it is going to bring a whole new level of bonding and relationship and just great memories and experiences. I've gotten to know the couples, and they're all just wonderful. And if you bring your husband to convention, he will have a blast with the men of paparazzi. It is so much fun to be with everyone, even if you're a husband. And if you don't want to wear the sash, it's okay. But, if you're on my team, I want to take a picture of everybody in their sashes. So if you wouldn't mind. Okay, I digress. I have some more questions written up here. What is your first goal when you start out in paparazzi? Your first goal is to have your launch party. I mean, the second you get that tracking number, and you think you're not going to be looking in your back office, looking up that tracking number, but if everybody could talk right now, they will tell you every time you order, you are looking at that tracking number. You are glued to the screen trying to figure out when your jewelry is going to get there, because it's like Christmas every time. So as soon as you know that your kit is on your way, plan that launch party. Pick a date. I don't care if you only have 3 friends. I had no one to invite. I had a store where there was no traffic. I went to the flea market. This is the last place anybody should be starting a business. It worked for me. You just have to decide to make it happen. And if you do, and you throw this launch party, even if you only have 3 friends come over to open the box, you will kick this business off. And it will give you self-esteem and make you feel so wonderful. And you will have a confidence like you've never had before, because it's $5 and it sells like crazy, and it's fabulous glam for $5. The next goal is to become a director. That means you have 3 personally sponsored in 1 month. We'll do another webinar in the future discussing all of the ranks, but that would be your first goal. Have a launch party and hit director. And your hitting director is 3 people personally sponsored within 1 month time frame. So that means 3 of them active, and they don't have to be personally sponsored in the beginning. We'll talk about that some other time. If you have any questions, you can call me, you can email me, you can message me in our secret group, you can message me on Facebook, you can comment below here. I'd be more than happy to explain the ranks to you anytime. But it is like a little lengthy conversation, so we're trying to make this short. What else? I'm reading all the questions. If you have any more questions, please comment below in the comments, and we will address them in future webinars, or you can send them to me all those other ways. fun@5dollarbling.org, find me on Facebook, whatever you want to do. If you're thinking about joining our team, we have a group for that where we put some information. Once you become an official Blessed Bombshell, we put you in our secret VIP Blessed Bombshells group, and you get your first BOA if you're personally sponsored by me. Some people on the team have different traditions, but if you're personally sponsored by me, you get a BOA. Do you get a BOA if you're personally sponsored by you? I think you do, don't you?
Sure.
I give him team BOAs too. A lot of the people on the team, when you come to a convention, you get a BOA. If I see you at training, you get a BOA. I give out a lot of BOAs. It's just so much fun in pictures. We'll post some of those somewhere. It's kind of, the Bombshells thing, because I think we're all movie stars. Yeah. Okay. So let's make sure that we answered all the questions that people sent in. Is that everything? Oh, jewelry. What is the jewelry? Is it lead? What is the jewelry? It's jewelry. It's lead and nickel free. So it's going to sound a little crazy because it's $5 jewelry, what I'm about to say. But I call it crazy $5 jewelry sometimes. This stuff is $5, but it is lead and nickel free. And anyone that's allergic can probably wear it. So if you have customers say to you, or you're thinking about becoming a consultant and you're scared because you can't wear the jewelry, try it. I can't tell you how many people are on my team and how many customers that I have that tell me they can't wear anything else and they cannot believe that they can pay $5 for jewelry and be able to wear it. It's just really high quality stuff. Our founders want this to rock your world. They work very, very hard to give you tremendous quality for $5. This flower, it's a clip and a pin. It rivals the flowers that are at Macy's. This hippie headband, totally department store quality. Nothing is $5 quality in this business. You will be blown away. Oh, someone asked the other day in our group for me to dress. 90%, 95% of our necklaces come with earrings. I don't always wear the matching earrings like you see over there. I love to, kind of do my own thing. Shocker, I know. But if you're a little more subtle, they all come with matching earrings. That's unbelievable, except for what Trevor's wearing. This is the Urban Collection. It's pretty much unisex. Oh yeah, that's great. Can you see it? And it's adjustable in the back. And obviously, if it's unisex and pretty much, sort of geared towards men, then it doesn't come with earrings. If you're a man and you wear earrings, that's cool. I've got plenty of them for $5, but you don't get them with your Urban necklaces and Paparazzi. The Urban bracelets are just enormously hot sellers. Sometime we'll go through all the jewelry in a webinar, and I will tell you this. I will tell you this tip, and then I'll tell you my secret. Because everybody asked me what my secret to success is. The tip that I'm giving you is, what is the tip that I'm giving you? I just lost my train of thought.
You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you. No. The tip that I am giving you about, don't judge the jewelry. That's it. So, as Blessed Bombshells, we have 13 commandments. They're not really commandments. It's just me trying to be funny. So, one of the commandments is don't judge the jewelry. If you're just starting out or thinking about joining Paparazzi, either on my team or somebody else sent you to this video, I love to share all my information. So just go find the person that sent you here. Here's what I have to say. Don't judge the jewelry. And this is a true story. The very first piece of Paparazzi I pulled out of my starter kit, I was like, who's going to buy this? It was not my thing. Let's go with it. Not my thing. Not my taste. Style. Not my taste. Yeah, not my style at all. And I put it out at the flea market. Guess what piece sold first? Yeah. So that one. Big lesson. Don't judge the jewelry. Order jewelry that you like and order jewelry that you don't like. Because everybody has different taste. When you come to convention, everybody's not running around with a hippie headband, a flower on their head. Usually I have 8 bracelets over here, but I don't want to make a lot of noise in the webinar, and rings everywhere and flowers on me. I mean, I love this stuff. I am what is affectionately known as a jewelry addict. Yes, I am. But it's brought a lot of jewelry joy into my life, and I've owned it. I'm a jewelry addict. That's the way that it is. But everybody's not. And there's more subtle, dainty pieces that might not be your taste. But the other day, I sold a piece that I said to her, I talk about this to my team all the time. Like, why are you even buying that? there's nothing there. For $5, you can get this big rhinestone thing. And she was like, I don't want that. This is what I like. And she actually took a picture of what I would pick out. I have the picture. And what she would pick out. And I'm going to use it sometime and show you. Like, they were so different what I would pick out for her. Because she said she wanted black and silver. And what she picked was like, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. Don't judge the jewelry. Order it all. A little bit that you love and a little bit that you think, oh, that's not my taste. But somebody at your event is going to love it. And everything sells. Earrings, necklace, bracelets, ring, hippie headbands. You got to order it all and have a variety. That's why that 200-piece kit is fabulous, because it's got a little bit of everything in it for your launch party. So you can hit director. Woo! And some confetti for that. Directors. Woo! All right. Once you hit director, we'll discuss all the other ranks that there are, and I will help you out with all of your goals. You don't have to be on my team. I love helping everybody. I really, really love this. This has become an enormous part of my life. My little boy wears a Blink security shirt. My mom is a consultant. We love it. It has been the best thing for our family. So much fun, and now we have a huge $5 family. And the last thing that I wanted to tell you was my secret. What's the secret to my success? I'm totally kidding about that. Do you know? Here's my secret. Are you ready?
Tell us.
Shh. Don't tell anyone. Wear the jewelry. That's it. Wear the jewelry. If you wear the jewelry and put something on that you wouldn't ordinarily put on and be bombshelling it, you know, just like walking around. You don't have to have a boa. With, like, think about it that way. Put a hippie headband on. Put a headband on. Put a flower behind your ear. I'm going to do a video of all the different things that you can do. Put on a big necklace that you wouldn't ordinarily wear. Just try it. I dare you. Go out of your house. Go somewhere with people, and you will attract attention. If you don't like attention, just be one with your inner Miss Marilyn. It's okay to get attention, because this is your business, and you're your best model. And I guarantee you, if I walk out of this room and go to Walmart, somebody's going to compliment me. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a new customer, because I'm going to give them my card, because the jewelry at Walmart is not the same quality as ours for $5. I do this everywhere we go. Trevor will tell you, like, when we walk down the street when we're together, he lives somewhere else. But when we're together, he's constantly sitting, because I have on tons of jewelry and I'm handing out cards to everybody, and he's patiently waiting for me, because he knows I'm working my business, because this can be huge for you. My mother says there's no, and you know, moms know everything, even though I'm old. My mother's still right. Your mother's right. If you're young, don't rebel against her. She's right. My mother says this is by far, and she's 70, the best thing she's ever seen to have fun and make $1 million. So wear your jewelry. She wears her jewelry, and she hands out cards all the time, and she comes in with stories and just has a blast. Trevor wears his jewelry, and he sells a ton of it, because that's his way to open conversations with women and let them know that he has a secret group on Facebook, that he has parties and events, and he books parties. He calls me all the time. I was walking down the street, somebody complimented me on my bracelet. Yeah, you're right. Wear the jewelry. So he was right about black, and I was right about wearing the jewelry. Yeah, that's right. See, that's why we're great partners. So I'm sure you're right about something. If you want to join the team, you can teach me what you're right about, because I'm not right about anything except for this. It's $5, and it's the opportunity of a lifetime. Rock it. I believe in you. You can do this. You're all fabulous people. So I dare you tomorrow to wear something that you wouldn't usually wear. And then send me pictures. Email them to me. Get my number. Text me. I don't want to put that out on YouTube, but I love hearing about your success. I have people all over the company that aren't on my team that send me pictures all the time with their hippie headband on, with something they wouldn't do, because everybody asks me, what's the secret to your success? That's it. Wear the jewelry. You're your best model. This is your business. Rock it, everyone. We have had a wonderful time with you tonight. We wish that you were here with us, because everybody knows I like a party. Woo! Yeah. But you're not. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. I hope that every one of your days are filled with jewelry joy, and that you have the faith that you need to rock this business. You are all blessings to this company, and I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. We don't know how to stop the webinar. See you later. Woo!